Today we have the privilege of being joined by the captain of this year's Florida State baseball team, Justin Gonzalez. What's the start of the season been like for your team? You're another top team in the nation, great record as always. What's this year been like for you so far?
It's been pretty exciting so far. It's just one of those things where it's early. It's too early in the season to really tell, what type of team we are. But we had a really good series this past weekend, and we're just hoping to keep it rolling.
What is that like beating Miami? I know it's a little bit different, a non-conference series earlier in the season, but what is it like to actually beat your rival and do it pretty convincingly on Saturday and Sunday?
It's definitely an enjoyable feeling. It's one of those where, we won it for us, but the fans, our alumni, the alumni that have played here, it's definitely an exciting thing to accomplish. That was it was a tough series. It was a very good team. So, for them to come up here and take the first one from us, have it kind of put us against the wall and come back and win two in a row, it's pretty uplifting for our team.
So much excitement whenever you enter any Florida State baseball season, but this year just kind of seemed a little bit different. Even talking to you guys preseason, it was how deep your pitching staff was, how deep your bullpen, your lineup was going to be. How excited are you to kind of see all of that come to fruition right now?
Oh, I'm stoked to see guys like Weaver, Lee Brandt, and Compton, come back and be as mature and polished as they are, and to have a deep, bullpen with Gage Smith leading that off. I think it's awesome, just to sit back, and it's easy to play defense behind those guys.
For you, you did have to sit back a little bit last year. What was last year like, having to go through that injury, but understanding that you were going to come back, understanding that you were going to be that much stronger this season?
To be able to come back stronger than I was last year, to be able to be a part of something so special, it's definitely uplifting. It's taught me a lot, a lot of patience, a lot of perseverance. But like I said, man, I'm excited to be where I'm at right now.
A couple years ago when you had Jace Boyd, Devin Travis, and you and Sherman might have been as good of an infield as we've seen in a number of years. This year might be the same sort of way. What is it like having the guys with that same kind of experience that have been through the battles in the ACC?
Well, I mean, it makes it easy, man. I mean, because everybody knows what they got to do, and at the same time, you don't really have to worry about certain situations, how they're going to react, because they've been battle tested already. So, I never thought that I would ever experience another infield like that, but to have guys like Breezy at third, Sansone at second, and Nagowski, at first, and to have a guy like Danny Delacai whose defense is incredible. Yeah.
Danny stepped in right away and been pretty impressive.
Yeah, I mean, he was a JUCO transfer out of Miami-Dade. We actually, our high schools played each other. I never had the opportunity to play him in high school, but when he came in, he impressed the coaches right away. He stepped in, and he's proved himself to be a good leader, behind the dish. And it's still young in the season, but, hopefully he can continue doing what he's doing.
And for you, year two as the team's captain, getting to wear that C is something you take a lot of pride in every single game, being able to lead the team. In the offseason, what was it for you that you really wanted to maybe change leadership-wise in the team?
Be more vocal and more energetic. A lot of times when I play this game, I play it seriously. I take it seriously, and being out for all of last year, it kind of just taught me that I need to be I need to enjoy this more. I didn't really soak in the whole entire experience, for the first 5 games. So this year has just been kind of like, man, this is it, and just enjoy it.
Of course, the ultimate goal always to get back to Omaha every single season. Standing in the way, ACC might be as tough as it's been in a number of years this year. Talk about how much this is really going to prepare you as you go in week 1 in the ACC to when you finish at the ACC tournament.
Well, back to the goals, I've been to Omaha twice already. I've been fortunate. I've been blessed to go back twice. But the goal this year is to win it. That's the main focus. Everybody talks about going back, but this year it's about winning it, going and winning it. And as far as the ACC, I feel as though there's going to be a number of teams this year. I think it's honestly the toughest conference in the nation.
Let's talk about you've been here for 5 years now. You know how exactly the fans are going to come out every single game. It's different. It seems like more fans are coming out. It seems like there's this special kind of aura, and it doesn't have to do with specifically the certain amount of guys on the team.
No.
It's got to do with how you guys are playing. Can you tell the fans have really kind of bought into that?
Oh, yeah. I mean, we call it the Winston factor. I mean, football winning a national championship, just kind of brought a lot of energy to Tallahassee. And, leading up to baseball season, we definitely felt that the fans were showing up to our practices, when fans really never came to our practices before. So we knew that this was going to be a special year, and so far we've gotten off to a good start.
Well, Justin, best of luck throughout the rest of the season. Look forward to bigger things from you all as you approach another College World Series.
Thank you, Scott. Yeah, thanks for having me.